I am sad to see many people ship ironmouse and sea dog VA corner. They wish they get married, but you have to see it from mouse perspective.
Thank you guys so much for helping me. You guys make me feel so normal. I've lived so many years being embarrassed and feeling ashamed about being who I am and about my body not working properly. But you guys help me feel so normal. So thank you for helping me feel human. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Ah! Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you guys so much. I'll be right back. I need to take a tiny break. Is that okay? I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Thank you. There's just so many things happening that I never in my life would have ever dreamed of happening. Man, at the end of the day, I started VTubing because I was lonely. The only reason why I started any of this was because I was lonely and because I was at a point in my life where I was the lowest that I could ever be. I struggled so much in my life, and I love you so much you have to die. I remember laying in bed thinking, man, I haven't done anything with my life. This can't be it. There has to be more that I can do and more things that I can do. And I just remember feeling so scared because I thought, man, I'm gonna die and alone, and I'm not gonna get to do anything with my life, and that shit hurt so much. And I remember just feeling so incredibly upset and lonely and thinking how unfair life is, that these things happen to people. No one should be sick. No one ever deserves to be sick. No one ever deserves to go through hardships and the shit that me and so many other people on earth go through. If I could make a wish, it would be for everybody to not be sick and everybody just to be able to live their life and do whatever they want to do. Because we all deserve to be happy. Everyone does. And I was so unhappy. Don't really talk about it much on the stream. I go through a little bit in the podcast, but there's still so much that I haven't shared, and Connor tells me that I should talk about it. But I'm not ready to talk about all the horrible stuff I've been through. I just have this drive to just live. I just want to experience life because I've been through so much that it's I'm sure people who are sick and stuff and who's been through hardships, they understand how I feel when you feel like the universe takes everything from you and you're slowly losing the ability to do the things that you like to do. And I'm like, this just can't be my life. This is not. I remember when I was a kid and I was dreaming about what I wanted to be and what kind of adult I wanted to be. And I would always see myself as an opera singer, performing, traveling, doing all these things. I'm none of those things. And I was just in a bed, hooked up to machines. And it's just this is not what I want for myself. This is not what I wanted for me. I started watching YouTube videos and streams, and I just remember thinking then, maybe I could do that, and I could make friends, and I could at least, hang out with people and have somebody to talk to. And I was deathly afraid of ever showing my face online, and I just didn't want people to see a sick person. I didn't want people to see me like that, so I didn't talk about it for so long. And I started off as a small little streamer, streaming to 5 people, 10 people, 20 people. Sometimes I still feel like I'm that person that was just laying in bed just wishing for something to happen. Thank you guys. I love you so much, you have to die. Thank you all so much, because without you guys, I would be nothing. I wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be here. And And I'm just eternally grateful to all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me back my life. And I just hope that somehow I can repay you guys somehow. Because you guys have done so much for me. You have no idea. I just hope that I could just bring you guys at least one tiny fraction of the happiness and love and joy you've given me. So thank you very much. You guys have given me back my life. And that's something that I will forever be grateful for, and I will forever work hard to repay all of you. So thank you.
Mouse health condition is very bad. Yes, there are improvement.
I have a lung disease, okay? I have a lung disease called MAC, and there are multiple like types of strains that I have. Typically, like a person can carry like the bacteria of like MAC, and they'll be fine. But like a person with immune deficiency disease, the bacteria starts to get real bad, and it starts to eat away at you and do a lot of stupid shit. So you get a lot of like symptoms that are similar to like tuberculosis and stuff like that, like a lot of coughing of blood, and like weakness, and you feel like you're like suffocating, and all that stuff, right? So when I first got it, I remember I used to have these horrible coughing fits where I would not stop coughing. And one time I coughed so hard that I cracked a rib. I fractured. Was it a fracture? I don't remember. It was something. I hurt myself. I was in the hospital for a long time. I think I was there for like maybe 5 months. It wasn't a fun time, but you can't really do anything. You just gotta like let it. It heals on its own. Like there's nothing that you can really do but get pain meds and stuff and try not to move. But it's not fun. I don't like telling these stories because I don't like making people feel uncomfortable. Because of the bacteria that I got, I now have the lung disease form of MAC. It's a really weird thing that only affects like old people and people who have immune problems. With like a normal person, because you can't catch it from person to person. It's like a bacteria in the air, but it's in like water droplets. So like the bacteria can live in like a hot tub. Funny enough, it could live in a hot tub, which is why sometimes they call it hot tub lung. So people who are in hot tubs a lot, they can get it, or you could get it from like having steamy showers, and like it can be in your shower head. But like you can get it and you can have it your whole life and nothing will happen to you because you're fine. You're a normal human. But for some reason, in people that have problems like me, it goes crazy.
Everyone clean your shower heads immediately. When you get off the computer, go clean your shower head immediately.
Yeah, you could, it's, I don't remember, wait, hold on, let me see. It's called Mycobacterium avium complex, or, yeah, or
It's the
Mycobacterium
unruly teenager of the...
What is embarrassing about a better workspace? A lot of things. A lot of things embarrassing. A lot of things is embarrassing. Greg, thanks so much for those Bentley's. So, let me explain. A better workspace, the reason why I am embarrassed is because, for those of you that know more about me, I have been bedridden for many years, and I have a lot of mobility issues, and my workspace, I don't like to call my bed. I don't like calling it my bed. It makes me feel very embarrassed. It makes me feel not so good. So I like to call my bed my workspace because that's where I am all the time. I'm here. I'm in bed right now. So you guys are in bed with me right now, and I use a lot of pillows to prop myself up. It's hard for me to talk about this shit. I feel very embarrassed when I talk about it, but yes, I like to call my bed my workspace because this is where I am, and this is where I work from, and this is where I do everything, and I need a better one because it's hard for me to use just pillows all the time, and yeah.
Good evening, Nasty.
Having mobility issues is not easy. I have a muscular atrophy because of being in bed for long periods of time, and I have a lot of issues. So it's not possible for me to be up and about, and I really would like to be able to sit up more and do more things and I really want to be able to sit in chairs and stuff and do things. I'm trying really hard to regain some of my movement, but it's a little hard for me. But I'm hoping that with more work and better access to medicine and more help, it will help me out a lot. God damn it. Thank you. I wish I could get an exosuit. Then I could go outside.
Called yourself a salmon demon, and I thought having quid means that you might drop dead any moment without warning.
What the Yeah, okay, having CVID does not mean I can drop dead at any moment. Contrary to popular belief, I've seen many rumors circulating, many people saying weird shit, where it's like, I thought she would be dead by now. Isn't she terminal? Motherfucker, I never ever in my life said that it was terminal. Why do people make shit up? People make shit up and they assume so much shit. It's so funny. It is a chronic illness. Yes, it can get bad if you don't take care of yourself. It can get very bad, which happened to me because, unfortunately, because of circumstances, my severity ramped up a lot, like really, really bad. But I've seen people be like, why can Iron Mouse walk now? I thought she doesn't walk. I thought this. I'm like, guys, my guy, listen to me. I have been doing this. This will be my 6th year. Do you not realize 6 years have passed? 6 years have passed! Wake up, people! Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. It's called progress. It can happen. It's not always deterioration. Fortunately, I had a lot of progress because of my circumstances changing, so not everybody is as lucky, but thankfully I did. Having your own bathroom is so good, and the fact that it's so close to me because it's in my room, it's helped me so much. I get to practice my walking, and it's not like a lot of scary walking. It's like short distance walking, so I get some really good practice steps in. The first couple of days that I was here at my new place, my legs were so sore. I've never had such pain in my legs because I'm just not used to walking around. I'm not used to walking so much. My legs were jelly. Yeah, now they don't hurt as much as they did when I first moved because I think I'm getting used to the moving around. I still walk like a deer though. A baby deer. I still walk like a baby deer with wobbly deer legs. Wobbly deer legs and everything. He said he was gonna cry because it was nice to see me walking around the house and sitting in the living room. It was nice. A lot of people ask me why I still have so much energy and why am I this way, and like, if you were so sick, how could you stream? It's like, I'm performing at this level 24 hours a day, every day of my life. I'm used to just being exhausted all the time. It's no big deal. It's just like, everybody's like, oh my god, it's the flu. I call it Monday. And lots of drugs. I think this is a good way to explain things because, to a normal person is functioning normally, and then they get sick, and then it's like, the sickness punches them in the face and they're like, ugh. But you see, I've been punched in the face for years. I get punched every day. So, I've developed a layer of skin where it's like, oh, you're punching me? Okay. But that's not to say that there isn't illnesses that will knock me off. Like when I got ligma, that shit was like, when I got ligma, I was like, oh, uh-oh. When I got ligma, I was like, oh god. But it was like having a normal flu to me, because I'm like, oh, I felt this before, I probably have a flu. But then it was like, nope, just kidding, it's ligma. And I was like, oh shit. And then I got to a functioning level. Like, I could function at terror threat level, blah blah blah, because I'm used to functioning at that level. That's why my army is shit. Because my army's like, oh shit, the city's on fire? Well, this is fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. What is ligma? Guys, I got COVID. Guys, I call Ligma COVID, okay? I got COVID last year. I had COVID for like 6-7 months. I got long COVID. What? No way. Guys, I got COVID, okay? I got COVID. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I did. I would call it Ligma. I called it Ligma for months. Because I didn't want people to get freaked out.
You get punched in the face every day. Holy.
Yes, every day. So yeah, so when I first got it, I don't know if you guys remember, I was like really sick. I took like a week or two. I couldn't stream. It was like really bad. It was really bad. I ran a fever, which is like what the fuck, and it was because the only reason why was because I had gotten my plasma, and then my body was like, uh-oh. My doctor ordered plasma to me. Then I was wired because they put me on like heavy dose steroids. I was on IV steroids, and I was like, if you've ever been on IV steroids, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You feel like you're gonna die, but you also feel like you can like run a marathon, and you also feel like you can crawl on the walls. Yeah, I was on that Solumedrol drip, you know what I mean? They put me on everything. I was on a bunch of shit. I had to go on a bunch of other stuff. It was crazy. It was very disruptive to my normal medical routine. And I was testing positive for multiple months. I think I tested positive for like 7 months. 6-7 months, I think. I'm a freak. And now Ligma's back. No, I don't have Ligma anymore. I do have the symptoms of Ligma. But the doctor said that's normal. I have the symptoms of Ligma, but I don't have it anymore. I don't test positive anymore. Finally, after a long time, but I still have like all the symptoms still. It's a virus. But I had to get blasted with a ton of plasma, thankfully. And I'm okay. Well, I'm not okay, but I'm okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, moral of the story, please donate plasma to help people, because if I didn't have plasma, specifically plasma with COVID antibodies, that would have been bad. If you've gotten COVID, please donate plasma. If you've gotten COVID and you have beat COVID, donate plasma because we need those COVID antibodies.
But there are also some aspects that already lost from her life.
I used to get migraines a lot. But turns out, so I used to get migraines all the time. And then it turns out that it wasn't migraines. It was a horrific sinus infection that I had that was eating away at the tissue in my head that I had to get surgically removed. And then my migraines stopped, and I didn't have them for a while. But now, from time to time, every so often, I get that pain in my head, and it like goes right into my eye. It like shoots me. Sometimes it shoots from the top of my head. Sometimes it shoots from the back of my head, and it goes directly into my right eye. Since I got Ligma, it's been a hard journey to try to get back to singing normally. Guys, I had Ligma for multiple months. What's Ligma? Guys, I had long COVID. I had COVID for many months. Every time I would come on stream and I was wearing a blanket, that was when I felt like I was dying. Bro, you don't want scar tissue in your lungs. That's not good.
Makes it beat a tiny bit weaker. A scar on the lungs no longer captures oxygen. A scar on
My lungs are fucked
your liver
up.
makes it a worse filter. And so as you go through life and survive serious disease after serious
scars?
disease...
I have damage in my lungs. That's why my lungs suck balls. And I'm on oxygen all the time. Do you guys remember when you used to hear the beeping of my machine all the time? Yeah, I have a noise gate now, so you can't hear him. The Geiger counter, I got a better oxygen concentrator, and it's not in my room. It's like outside of my room, so you can't hear it go. I think even now you can't hear it going up my nose. You can't hear it, right? Can you hear it now? Alright, now, see? That's without the noise gate on. So much oxygen. Are you on that 24/7 life support? No, I'm not on life support. I'm not on life support. That's not what life support is. That's not what life support is. Life support is like when you're on a machine that helps you breathe and stuff. This is just oxygen going up my nose. I can breathe on my own. I just need extra oxygen because my lungs don't work good. I'm fighting for my life out here. I'm on pure copium, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what I mean? It's just, listen, the difference between me and you is that you're able to get all your oxygen on your own. I need a little help. That's the only difference. We're all the same. The only difference is that I need a little extra help. Yeah, you kind of need air. You kind of need oxygen to fucking breathe. I've been getting really sharp pain in my right hand.
Is that carpal tunnel?
I think I do have carpal tunnel.
Alright, well, we're not playing anymore.
What?
Because your arm, you said it's going all up your arm.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
Bruh, you act like I've never been in pain before.
Bro, there's pain and then you're just going to keep doing damage to it.
Iron mouse heart. Ties
That's
iron mouse
fine.
heart.
Am I wrong?
No big deal.
It literally is a big deal. You literally were like, oh, I have carpal tunnel. Never mind, I should carry on. No!
I got appendicitis and I was out and about normal. I've had arm pain for like a month already.
Oh my god, you're kidding me! What are you doing? Why didn't you tell anyone?
I'm not gonna say anything. Why? Why am I gonna complain about arm pain? That's nothing.
So 1 month ago, was it not as bad as it was now?
No comment.
Oh my god! You have to stop!
Okay, maybe it was a little bit more than a month.
Oh my... How long? How long? How long have you been having arm pain for? Or wrist pain?
No, because then you get mad at me.
I'm mad at you anyway. It doesn't matter.
Since my birthday.
What, in January?
Yeah.
For 6 months?
But it wasn't that bad.
As a doctor.
I don't have to take no time off on my hand. What are you talking about? In my head, I think, oh, well, that's because of XYZ other problem that I have. So I don't think that it's like, oh, it's carpal tunnel. I just think, oh, well, I have muscle weakness. I already have muscle weakness. I'm already playing on the hardest mode. It's no big deal. Oh yeah, my hand goes numb all the time though.
Why?
I get numbness at the tip of my three fingers and all the way into my thumb sometimes. Which I don't have a gallbladder, so I don't have a gallbladder. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. If you gotta get it out, take it out. I don't know. I think I'm on the fence because for me, I feel like unless you have to get it removed, don't get it removed. In my opinion, unless it's like an absolute necessity, you shouldn't take it out. Once I got my gallbladder taken out, I couldn't digest properly after that, especially if the food had like high fat content. Anything greasy or with fat, can't eat it anymore. Not to mention, like when you get your gallbladder taken out at first and you start eating again, like it hurts to eat. Yeah, digestion hurts a lot, and it's even worse if you like eat something fatty or with grease. Why did you get yours taken out? Well, mine died inside of me, so I had to get it taken out because it was dead. My gallbladder just stopped working. It just didn't want to work anymore. I do not have my appendix either. I have my appendix removed too. My appendix kaput. Thankfully, when you get plasma, you get antibodies through plasma, which is donated and they stay in your body for a specific amount of time. Unfortunately, mine don't last that long because my body's an asshole. So I have to get it every week. But sometimes some people only need it every month, but I need it every fucking week. Please donate plasma.
Yes, she want to be a normal person. She want to be treated like as a normal person. But even she herself think that she is like an alien. Feel that she cannot fit to the community. She feels ashamed that she may never accomplish what the society wishes her to be.
I was born with a genetic disease called CVID. It's a primary immune deficiency disease. My body doesn't make antibodies to fight against infection or bacteria or viruses, so I have to be apart from people a lot because I catch things very, very easily. And I've lived my life getting sick a lot. And because of that, I developed a lung condition, and I'm on a breathing an oxygen concentrator, and I'm on like I get so embarrassed talking about. I have like a. It's very embarrassing for me to talk about. I just feel very like
What?
I think it's just it's hard to say for me because I feel like my whole life I've had to see people, live their life normally, and to me I always felt like an outsider, like looking at other people living their life, and I've always felt kind of like stuck. And growing up and like becoming an adult, I noticed that a lot of people's experiences are way different than mine because due to my condition, I haven't really been able to live as much as a normal person. So I feel like I can't really like connect with others that well, and it makes me feel kind of sad about. I feel kind of sad, but I also just feel really embarrassed because I feel like society like places like this pressure on us that we have to hit certain milestones and we have to be some type of person, and because of the fact that I have never hit those particular milestones, and the fact that I'm not like I like to say I'm not a normal human. I've always felt like an alien. I've always felt like not normal. And when I talk to people, I feel that like a lot. And I feel kind of ashamed. And I think it's just because of the pressures of society. I've talked to other people that have like chronic illness as well. And they've shared a similar viewpoint to mine. So it's streaming has really like changed my life where I'm able to communicate with people more, and I feel like I've connected with so many people, and people talk to me to talk to me, and I feel like they're not focused on my medical devices, and they're not focused on the fact that I might do things a little differently and live my life a little differently. And it's really nice. It's really nice to have somebody treat me normally and not like I'm about to like break at every step, you know?
Yes, it is her dream to walk outside to see people directly. But you have to think from her perspective. If she really loved Connor, she would hurt too if Connor married to him because she cannot give what a normal woman gives. She herself mentioned that she cannot be pregnant because the capability to do that already removed from her body.
Are you pregnant? Don't worry, that can't happen. It's physically impossible. It's physically impossible for me.
One of the doctors from my team, they just like straight up asked me, so when was the last time you had sex? I was like, I don't have sex. I don't do that. No, I don't do that. I have a lot of issues. And, it's just not It's not on my list. Also, it wouldn't be good for my health. And well, that's not gonna happen. What makes you think I want to be near any child? Is it because I have a vagina? I can assure you, there is no vagina there. It's just an empty shell, an empty space with a dragon living inside of it. I don't know what I'm talking about, okay?
So just imagine how sad, how hurtful for her if people start talking about marriage, etc., etc. So please just let Iron Mouse and Connor decide for herself what is best for them. At least wait until Connor can visit Iron Mouse for real in real life. Directly meet her parents, directly walk through her house, her real house, and meet Iron Mouse personally. Maybe then her parents, her mother, her father can agree or disagree if Mouse marry to Connor, either Iron Mouse visit or not. Either Iron Mouse can deny it or not. Maybe we see then. But until then, we should stop shipping Connor to the Iron Mouse because it will be hurtful for Iron Mouse instead of make her happy. Even she herself already mentioned that there are a lot of bad things happen on her body that she herself do not tell to other people yet.
Oh God, if I could detail you the issues with my B cells and all that, I'd be sitting here all day. I'm quite an interesting case, but I don't want to go into it because it's a lot and it's very personal and it's kind of rare.
Please consider this.